On this season of Locked In, 13 fearless competitors flew all the way to Miami from many different states, all with hopes of taking the crown and ultimately winning the second season of Locked In. Given that the format was team-based this season, each week the house guests competed in an abundance of different challenges to secure their spot in a merge of 6. And after 3 straight competition wins, the pink team reigned invincible, earning each of their spots in the merge. Immediately following their elimination, Lily revealed a twist that a blue team member will have the chance to return to the game. And after a hard-fought battle, Zay came out victorious, winning the comeback challenge. Going into the merge, the competition got harder and harder each week, and after having eyes out for bigger targets in the game, Melissa made it clear that her loyalty lies with Anthony and IT.
We're sending big people home all game. Big players are out.
Leaving Zay, Paris, and Shad no choice but to align and work together. On the first week of the merge, Melissa won the daily challenge, with Anthony and Marshad being the bottom 2 competitors that week, leaving Paris, IT, Zay, and Melissa as the deciding factors. After a shocking vote, IT voted his alliance member Anthony out. And from that point, each member of IT's alliance got picked off, leading up to his own eviction in the final 4 once again.
I really believe bitches are voting me out because they're all lame as fuck.
And now, we are down to the final 3, Zay, Shad, and Paris. Who's gonna take it all and win Locked In Season 2? Find out on the season finale of Locked In Miami.
Oh, second, no. Ain't talking Christmas time. Switched up my host. A lot of the shit that I did, these bitches just catching on. If I let a nigga slide by, he bout to blow. Then I gotta go. I get my nothing is clip. Little nigga, I gotta go. Pink is my color for life. Her wedding gon' be rose gold. I get the dick, then I dip. I'ma show him to the dough. This pussy vitamin C might give a nigga a glow. I gotta go.
Are you in Mar? So Mar can't be a part of that. We still gotta get out Mar and Shad. Teague could take out Mar.
With that being said, I vote Mar.
You asking me for Mar?
Mar? No.
Mar told me this already. Like Mar wasn't trying to win, so I wonder how Mar's sticking to that, if Mar actually means it, or if Mar's coming.
That's the thing. So when she told me that, I'm like, she could be playing the game. She could be saying that just to get us all to take it around. Because literally just saying, not listening. And I was thinking that too. And then it's like when she's the final 3, she's hard. She's fucking good. So that's what I'm kind of worried about.
And after all the talk, look where they ended up, and look where I am. Next stop, the Locked In Season 2 finale starts now.
So coming into this game, I knew the only person that I'm going to truly have is myself. I'm a rookie, and on top of that, I'm meeting everyone for the first time. On day 1, once I heard that the players were going to want to target Ed and Adam, I knew instantly to feed that idea so it can happen and I can at least be on the team. I contributed very well to my blue team, and when it came down to voting someone off, I knew to target Adam because I knew someone else would also not want to face him if we all had to make it to the merge, and it worked. When it finally came down to an individual comp, my comeback challenge, I can finally put my skills into play, and it worked. The best move I played coming back into the game was aligning myself with Paris. I knew I'd have Shad, and I also knew that Melissa, Anthony, and Itique were a trio and wanted Paris out. They wanted me to align with them for that, but if that had worked, I'm on the bottom of their totem pole, and I'd be next on their shit list. Aligning myself with Paris and Shad was risky, but I knew to do it because if I didn't and Paris won, I wouldn't have really known where her head was at if she would have targeted me. So I covered my ass from both sides of the game. Fortunately enough, it worked out great, and just as I thought, Paris won a challenge and she didn't even target me. Overall, I'm very proud of my gameplay. I never went back on any deals. I never lied to anyone's face. I played a loyal game. I didn't have to backstab or manipulate to get my way to the end. I stayed true to who I am as a player and individual. And look where that got me, to the very end. My morality will always take me far, and that's something that will never be taken from me. This game was just so amazing, and I'm so excited that I got to participate in every challenge. Let's get this final done, and let's see who really has it in him.
It took a lot to get to where I am now in the game, and I'm very proud of myself. To think that we started out as the City Boys and we all formed something together, not knowing that the beefs and the issues would end up getting us completely diminished towards the end, I still prevailed when it all really mattered. We did end up winning a few challenges on our team. In fact, we won all of the challenges, and I feel like I was an instrumental part of that. Losing one of my closest allies, Darian, in the process was so hard to deal with, and also losing Zay as well. But I still thought I had a couple of members on my team that we as City Boys would still be able to prevail. Little did I know that Itik was going to get just no matter what. That right there made me feel like I was set back on the team. It felt like my back was on the wall, and it was, in my head, a 4 versus 2 situation. As the time went on, I ended up getting my number one biggest ally, Zay, back into the game, and that made me feel amazing. It felt like we were on the top of the world and we were going to ride it out all the way to the end. I did what I needed to do, and I needed to make sure that I stayed in that game regardless of what happened. I had my 2 allies, and there was going to be us 3 to the end. Those were my 2 closest people, and I made sure that they were okay with aligning with each other as well as me aligning with them, and that's exactly how that went. I had to convince Itik to save me. Whatever happened outside of that, whatever was in the background, that's that. But I did make sure that I helped to convince him and to make him think that we had nothing going on. All in the back of my head, I just could not let him get to the end. I saw was my biggest competition throughout this whole process. He's analytical, and he's one of the strongest competitors in this game. There's no way he could have made it all the way to the end, and I don't know what's going to happen. Maneuvering to the Final 4 was one of the hardest things I could have ever done. Ensuring we get our Melissa, somebody a lot of people felt like could go to the end, and Anthony, the same thing they felt, the same way about him. My target just got bigger and bigger, but I saw those 2 threats in my way, and I knew I would be safe no matter what once we got towards the end. I had to do what I needed to do to get here, and I'm ready to do what I need to do to finish and make this win. I'm sorry, you two, but you're going down, and I'm not playing.
Here we are again, Final 3. Honestly, it's starting to look like deja vu at this point because I've been here before. You know, I'm definitely an OG. I played season 1 and made it to the final. And now I'm in the final again on season 2. That is huge. Like, I'm not even gonna sit here and lie. I've definitely had to jump over a whole bunch of hurdles to get where I am now. It wasn't easy. It wasn't easy coming into a season with a win and having people automatically look at you as a target just because of your win. That's not an easy position to be in, and I didn't know how far I could take this. But one thing I always knew was that I was going to come in this game and play until I couldn't play anymore. I came in with Team Pink because that's my favorite color. And ever since then, it was up. Every single week, it felt like I was in a position where I literally did not have to worry about my spot in this game. Weeks and weeks have went by. People were dropping like flies, and I literally sat pretty and didn't touch the block not once. That's ghost status, and it's nothing nobody else can say about it. Like, I've definitely solidified my spot. It's just literally nothing anybody could ever say to dethrone me. I'm just the queen of these games. Pink team ends up making the merge, and I was super proud of myself because I didn't know how the team format would benefit me. So to see that I made it to the merge being a winner, that was another flex. But I also had to keep my eyes wide open. I knew that they were not looking past me and people were coming for me. And as I thought, Melissa, Itique, and Anthony were all on the opposing side of me and wanted me gone the whole time. They really helped me to understand exactly what people were saying about me, and it just confirmed my allegations even there. I had to go. I had to push. I had to win. I could not let up. And at that point, from then to now, I had to make sure that I was not going anywhere. I know I promised Zay that I did not want to win, but however, I put in so much work to get here that I just don't know if that would be the smartest thing to do. Tune in.
Roger that. Clear copy. I'ma walk it how I talk it. Self-esteem up to the ceiling. The insecure should not be talking. CPF, I'm feeling blessed. Ain't Alexa, ain't no talking. Used to rock stilettos often. Now I tell the chinkies coughing. Look, lowercase letters when talking to me. Stick out the mouth, you ain't talking to me. Talking to me, take you off of the scene. Cap out my shoe, ain't no talking to me. Paris finna make headlines. Tell my critics it's bedtime. No presence, no star power. Like a deer in some headlights. All facts, no printer, they copy my steeds. Better wake up cause they live in a dream. I really do this, they making believe. I'ma do a nigga like Brad. Dip like Angelina Jolie. Ain't nobody blocking my blessings. Some people never gonna succeed. Lessons on lessons is always more lessons. Woke up today, nigga, that is your blessing. Living that life, we do not be stressing. One of a kind, ain't a bitch with my essence. He said, damn, Paris, you fine. I said, yeah, nigga, you right. He said, let me get your number. I said, damn, nigga, you high.
Welcome to the Locked In Season 2 finale. Congratulations to the final 3 on making the final. This season's final will be broken into 4 parts. The first part, the final 3 must run and collect each cup one by one until each cup is gone and build a cup tower to complete the first part of the final challenge. On the second part, you must stand in the position given and complete a basketball shot to move on to the third part. On the third part, you will have to hit the golf ball into the golf cup to move on to the final round of the final challenge, where Lily has hidden 2 rings in the backyard. The first competitor to find both will win this season of Locked in Miami.
We're doing this challenge and me and Zay are neck and neck. We're all trying to run and grab the cups quick, but I noticed that Shad and Zay are trailing behind me. So at this point, I take the opportunity to sit there and stack the cups as I run.
get 5 seconds, and then Shot will get 5 seconds. So when Lily counts to 5, I mean Mark can go, then Lily will count to 5, then Zay can go, then Lily will count to another 5, and then Shot can go.
What are we doing?
Finding the 6.
Oh, okay,
the
no.
two items out of the 6 that are hidden around the house.
Are they hidden in the house?
No, I mean out here in the backyard.
In the backyard, there are 6.
Y'all can go anywhere y'all want in the whole backyard.
Okay.
There are 6 championship rings.
Okay, Lily, whenever you say go, then 5 seconds Zay, then 5 seconds Shot. People follow y'all people. Okay.
3, 2, 1. Go, Mark.
Oh, bitch, I should have worn running shoes.
Got one.
This shit not true. This shit just cannot be true.
4th Street and Boulevard. I'm a downtown Barbie. Pretty brown skin jet. He tryna pound Barbie. Best believe Paris be lit. Scamming the pass me out, I'm legit. ATL flying with Delta. Comes to the dope bill, Miss Griselda. Blanco. Uno dos tres que block ho.
All of these bitches is gonna go. I'm winning again.
Go. Tuesday, tequila shots and tacos. Up 1, I'm Griselda Blanco. Big bricks, I'm Griselda Blanco. Houston, Texas, about to hit the Montrose. Orchestrating hits, I'm the rap Griselda Blanco. Catch me out in traffic, moving past Griselda Blanco. We up 1 in them scat packs, my ass fat and my wig snatched. We not the same, they mismatched. Doing drive-bys in that dispatch. Book with me, yes we in. Get them prepaid like Netspin. You the bitch if she slick talk. Yo, man making that dick talk.
Next season of Locked In is scheduled to film overseas. For more updates, follow the Locked In LLC on Instagram.